Hey there, welcome back to this video. In this video I'll be showing you how to design graphics around any kind of quotes you may have. So let's say you have a quote and you're looking at how you can create graphical content around it. Now in this video I'll be showing you how to do that easily. So let's get started. So now first off, what you want to do is to head straight to your Play Store. So I'm just going to select my Play Store here and turn on my data, right? So I'm just going to search for quote creator. This is the spelling of quote creator. So you type it in the search bar. Then you come right here where you have other forms of quote creators. Advise that you choose this one because this one is one of the best. So you look out for this kind of icon and ensure that the publisher's name is ThinkPic Studio. And you click on it, install, open. Right now, one of the best thing about this app creator is that it doesn't require using data, right? So what you need to do, what you want to do is off the data and continue with your work. So you see this one and this other one called online designs. You don't need them, right? Though you might need them, but we are not going to be using that in this tutorial. So this first one here is talking about how you can get inspiration from their Instagram page. Let's say you're creating the quote, you want inspiration. And online designs is if you want to get to download existing designs made by these guys. So this is category, which we have categories of quotes you want to create, quotes by author, or you want to create quotes from scratch, or you have saved quotes and you want to save image. So what you want to do is that when you come to this place, you just click on category. So I like to search for the category of the kind of quote I want to create. So let's say I want to create a quote around wealth. So what you do is that it brings out wealth, then you click on wealth, right? So now there are several kinds of quotes you can actually use here for free. You can either make them your favorite quotes, you can either edit them to design, you can either copy them, paste them on your social media feed. So you can see another form of generating content like quotes, right? You can also share them with your friends. So now the main purpose of this tutorial is to create graphics for your quote. So we'll be using this option. So you just click here and you get to see something like this. If you don't like it, you can simply come, click on the back button, click on exist, and select another one. So I don't think I like this one. I think I would prefer the first one than this. So you can do that for other ones that are existing around the world. So I'm just gonna, it's changing, it's changing. Can't find the one I'm using again, the one I tend to use. So that's how you can go about it. But no need to worry if you can't find the one that looks beautiful. You can actually make it beautiful, right? So let me try this one. This one too doesn't look beautiful, but I'm going to show you how you're going to make it beautiful. So now the first thing you want to look at is this option here. This option allows you to do things like arrange your tests on the layout. So let's say you want to lock the tests, do that with that one. If you want to do hide and seek, do that with this one. So that's mainly on what you can do with that. And also for this one is if you want to change the ratio of the layout. So here you can choose, let's say you're working on YouTube and you want to use something, okay, this is Instagram story for instance. So let's say your quotes want to be placed on the Instagram story, you can choose that. Maybe on YouTube you can use this one, and for Instagram and Facebook you can use this particular ratio. Now if you want to edit the text on this layout, what you need to do is click on this particular option. So here I'm just going to put one of my favorite quotes by one of my uncle, and his name is John Obidi, and he said, use what you have for what you have is plenty. That's the author of that quote is John Beatty. right? So now after you're done with that, the next thing you want to do is to tap on this blue icon that has a tick button, right? So I'm just going to click on that, and as you can see here, it's already here, right? So now our design looks somehow floppy and doesn't look nice. So what you want to think of doing first, you want to think of changing the background, right? So you just come here, come to background. There are several kinds of background. You can either buy them from their store or download them online. I usually come here online and buy it and download them. It will require data, so you download them, but here are free ones you can use. You can see something like Bible background there. You can see something like this one. This was the one we saw the other time, right? I was looking for. So you can choose any kind of background you may want. There are several kinds of background here. Lovely background, from businesses, from wealth, from love, to just name them. So in this tutorial, I'm just gonna use something like this. So I'm just gonna use this one like this one. Very well. So now for the test, when you come to the test, you can actually customize other stuff like your background by making it gradient or pick an image. If you have special image background you want to use, you can come here and pick it and replace this one. So you just go on Google, download background and use them here. Here you can customize it by maybe increasing the overlay of it. Let's say it's too light, if you want it too dark, if you want it to be kind of blurry, right? You can do all that here. So that's it about background. So the same thing with other options help you to do all those things too. So for the test, if you want to add more text, you just come here, click on the more text. Then I don't want the text actually, because I'm actually creating a quote. I'm not creating any other content that demands that. So I'm just going to click on that one and delete it. So I want to work on text. What I need to do is to tap on this existing text. Then it brings me here where I have other options to play around. So I can decide to drag this, make it bigger, make it smaller, depending on how I want it. And as you can see here, we have the minus option and the plus button that can help you increase it, right? Depending on how you want it. Now we have color. You can decide to choose another color. If this one doesn't suit you, you can choose yellow. You can choose several kinds of color. So I think this color is fine, it's nice. So I'm just going to come to font. Let's say you're not satisfied with that font, and for instance, if you're someone like me, I like to be consistent with my font, right? And my brand font is Futuria and what is it called, Montserrat. So I like to use Montserrat a lot in most of my designs. So what I need to do is go online and download Montserrat. Come right here, and you can either download them from their store, but if they don't have it, you can download them from Google, or come to this my folder here, and after that you install the font and start using it, right? So the other ones you can choose from online or stylish. So here are several fonts. They have tons of fonts. So you can just use any beautiful font you like here, right? Yeah, beautiful fonts you can actually use from here. So I'm just going to leave this one. Then after that, you can come here and position your fonts. You can either move them. Let's say it's not in the right proportion. You want to make it left, right? You want to bring it down, up. You want to highlight it, right? And choose a color for the highlighting, right? You can do that. And you can also underline text using this and make it capital letter if you want. You can also align it left, right, and center, depending on how you like it. I prefer center, right? So here you can do things like the contrast. You can reduce the contrast and make it, or you can turn the text right and do some spacing like this, right? Like this. Then the next option here is shadow. So you might want to add stroke to it. Sometimes the kind of background you might be using might not allow your text to show clearly. So what you want to do is to add stroke. So I can just come to this box and select the kind of color I want to use for my stroke. You can simply just use something like black. I'll drag this small circle, put a black, and I have black there, right? It doesn't look nice, so I'm just going to cancel it. So you can add shadow. You can see shadow is on it. Shadow looks very beautiful. You can adjust it if you want, and that's it for the font. Now other stuff you can play around this thing is image. So I can come here and add external image. So here I can come to Bluetooth where I have what I want to put. I'm going to make this grid view. And select. I'm actually looking for something I've created down. So I have this one I used for my Instagram page after creating a quote. Then after that, I just drag this one here. I reduce it using this this particular icon for decreasing and reducing. I put it right here. I think it's nice there. So I can also add my logo, logo that has transparent background. This text has transparent background. I've already prepared it before now, and that's the reason why it looks cool here, right? So you can also do that. I think I have a logo, but let's just move on with it. So here I have background. You can change the background just like how I showed you. You can also change, you can actually apply shapes. There are several kinds of shapes: circle, rectangle. We have frames, we have border, depending on how you like your design. Me, I love simplicity, so and sometimes I don't play with everything that is being provided by the app. So now after you're done, the next you want to do is click on this big next button, and you are done, right? Now there are options here. Now I need you to pay attention to this option. We have save design and we have save image, right? So I need you to look at this. You see this one that says save design. I like to use it because sometimes I might like the way this design look like. I might want to use it for other quotes. So what I do is that I just come here and click save design, and I get that particular design later on, then use it, right? So it's just like saving the raw file of this design. It's editable when you save design, but it's not editable when you save image. So I save both. So now I have saved the image. Here you can share it with your friend and do other stuff. So